After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends, you wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
My two Satoshis. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome back to the show. Well, let's go ahead and go over what's going on ApeSwap Exchange. This is an update that I normally don't do, but I try to keep you guys up to date because I do talk about Binance DeFi. So for those who are over there, here's an update for you. Right now, they are going through a hard cap migration. They are going from version 1 to version 2. Very simple. You come here, go to staking, and you will see where you can unstake, approve, and stake to the new contract. Of course, the TDLR, as you can see, I have nothing staked here, but you can go over, you can click the docs at the very bottom. So let's go over what's going on here. About the migration, ApeSwap is upgrading the Master Ape, our primary smart contract, to a new Master V2 smart contract on today at 10 o'clock UTC. So I do apologize for getting this to you a little late, but better late than never. The upgraded contract will allow ApeSwap to implement the hard cap on Banana that was passed through governance on August 31st. It's going to allow them to fine-tune the Banana emissions. Banana is the primary token that's used over on ApeSwap to farm with, for those who don't know. It's going to also allow them to make any future changes to Banana emissions in order to preserve the long-term health of the protocol. In order to continue earning rewards on your staked assets, users must migrate to the new Master V2. Now, here goes a little bit more about the migration details. The Master Ape smart contract had been the primary contract controlling the Banana emissions on BNB chain. One major limitation, they say, on the legacy version of smart contracts is that it could not facilitate the fine-tuned changes to the rates or distribution of Banana emissions. In other words, it could either have the emissions turned on, off. And this is why a lot of times I tell you guys about locking your funds in smart contracts. You have to be aware that sometimes they are going to upgrade and you probably are going to be stuck in a situation where you need to be airdrop new tokens or switch them out, because let's just say locking them in small contracts is basically picking up pennies in front of a freight train, quote unquote, of the great Richard Hart. Missing that yield can get you rigged. Now, who knows who's not going to see this video and come in later and be like, oh man, I'm just not finding out about this. Sorry. ApeSwap implemented this upgrade on the BNB chain contract 2 days ago on January 24th. So for those who are just now finding out about this, I hope you subscribe to the channel because I try to keep you up to date on almost every chain that I can. I can't cover all of them, but I try to. Basically, what you want to do is go over and unstake your assets from the old Master's 8 product contracts, approve the new Master 8 V2 product contracts, and then you can restake your assets on the new V2. That's basically it. Now, if you're still here,
come on, sit down.
I have another jewel for you. If you do, for those who don't know, if you're over on DappRadar and you're not familiar with DappRadar, they have dropped their own token. They had an airdrop not too long ago, and boy, yeah, I got a little bit of it. It's not in this particular wallet, but hey, for those who didn't know, now you know. But you are able to go ahead and go over and purchase this asset in 2 different places. You can either do it on Ethereum in SushiSwap, or you can do it over on, that's right, ApeSwap. That's why I was talking about this. Right now, you can stake for a whopping 86.72%.
Yes.
And by doing so, you get access to DappRadar Pro, which gives you some more benefits for using the platform. Premium content and access, enhanced data, live notifications through Discord, and as they say here, a couple of more features coming soon. Now, some people might not want to do this. They might just want to do it for the fact of chasing the yield. They don't use DappRadar. A lot of us that's in the Binance chain or in this DeFi, BZen space, we use DEX tools or we use DEX Screener, but DappRadar is a great tool because it does give you access to all of the different rankings. Portfolio, you can look at all your NFTs. It's a pretty good platform protocol. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. I keep it in my top bar up here, and it's one that I refer to quite often. So for those who did not know, like I said before, you can go over, you can read the white paper, do your own research. It might not even be something that's worth it to you, but for those who do like picking up pennies in front of freight trains or don't mind potentially getting wrecked, because you never know when you go purchase this, you can't get too out the frame. Let's go over and take a look at the actual price right now. I do believe it was like 2 cents. All right, I pulled it over here over on Dex Tools. Looks like it's coming in at a little bit less than a penny. The liquidity is low, so it's one that you definitely want to proceed with caution. And like I said, it's not financial advice, as we always say. But you never know where it's going to go in the future, especially when things start picking up. And last but not least, I want to go ahead and address something that I'm quite often asked in my comment section. And that is about BZen. Now, the reason that I talked about Thena.fi, which is pulled back to about the 31 cents mark, but it is a great play that's over there in my humble opinion. The rewards will start coming in. The epoch, we're on epoch number 2. And as you can see your current epoch and your next epoch awards. I mean, it's doing what it needs to do. I only have a small position, but I told you where I'm taking my position from there. One spot, I'm not even bringing the name up, and I'm bringing it over here. But for those who've hung around to the end of this video, I'm gonna go ahead and give you one more jewel. You can see the price on Binance. You can see that there's 176 sales, 190. The liquidity is only 10,000. It's very low in liquidity. So what you can do, if you're on Dex Screener and you pull up the BZen WBNB, Wrap BNB pair, you can come down here and click Trade on PancakeSwap. You can then go over to liquidity and you can add liquidity if you want to take a chance on something like that. But I want to show you what this LP reward APR is. It's currently 139% APR. So if you've stuck around to the end of this video and you find value in this channel and the little information I just gave you, now keep in mind, I'm not telling you to do this because you will suffer some impermanent loss. So keep that in mind. But if you do see value in something like that, hit that like button, share the video, hit subscribe, and I'll keep you up to date on this play. And I'm going to open up a position, not in this wallet, but in another one where I have a majority of my Zen, and basically go ahead and see how things play out. And I'll keep you up to date and show you how things are going. Right now, I got about, actually I will use this wallet. I'll just transfer some more funds. And I got about 1.8 million BZen, which is nothing compared to what a lot of people have. But I'm going to open up a small position and show you how things go over the next, let's say, 30-day challenge and see how the liquidity plays out. So keep in mind, right about now, I got about 1.86 million BZen. I'm going to transfer over some BNB to this wallet so that you guys can see how things go. This has been my 2 Satoshis. We're out.
You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland.